He doesn't like to eat when he's on the percent, which is fairly common, but
Okay.
yeah.
So that's, I mean, in general, he's
Chiropractic or stretches, something to help him from here. And the knees could be something.
He's in his age. He's gotten very labory in this movement. We don't use him a whole lot anymore. He's on the mostly retired plan, but
I think the other thing he's talking about is energy. He just doesn't have,
yeah,
you know, he's a good teacher. He likes being a teacher.
yeah. He has a hard time with stamina. He can't.
He can't
It's really hard for him to do a whole lesson.
And so
And he wants to use all of his energy at the beginning, and then he doesn't have any left. Like he gets excited, and then he can't do the whole
you
thing.
know, this horse has a lot of pride.
Yeah.
This is hard for him to talk about. It's hard for him to talk about that he can't do
Yeah.
so much, but what I'm trying to help him understand is that what he does do is very important. And part of what he does do is he teaches the other horses about how to work with people. Okay? And that's a very important job he has for him. And he's just, part of him is sad because he can't do, and I'm picking up a lot of sadness because he can't do anymore. And I'm letting him know that I understand.
Yeah. It happens to us all.
So, you understand that you still are helping? You understand that you're still helping? You're still helping. Yes. I knew that. He's going to stay, right? He's always, he's here for the rest of his life, right?
Yes.
So you can keep helping. You don't have to get rid of him anymore. So he's a horse that sees his worth in what he does. So we need to find another job for him. So maybe a job he could have. Do you have some real young riders that come in that are learning how to be safe around big horses?
Yeah.
I
Like
think
grooming and.
grooming, that kind of
We
stuff.
talked about using him like what our other old horse did for like the tiny tot lessons. That was wild. Like he's very full of himself, and so if he wants a job, he can't buck small children off when they try to ride him.
Let's do the ground stuff with the little ones. Because I think he's pretty. I mean, he's mouthy, but he's not. Dangerous.
No, he's not dangerous in any way. He's just very playful.
But he needs a job.
Okay.
He needs to be able to do that. You know, these guys that are teachers like this, it becomes their whole purpose for living. And so, in fact, that's why it's important to give him something else.
Yeah.
Okay. So if he can
Find
teach
something
little-
within his means that.
Yes, he can teach young people how to pick feet properly, and how to brush a horse properly, and how to move around a horse safely. Okay?
Yeah.
That's really important. That's foundation, right?
Yeah.
It's foundation for safety, no other reason. So that could be his new job. And he can do a few lessons here and there, but just short ones, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the kids will get on him and play with him and like ride him bareback and like make him feel important still, but he can't. It's hard for him to do like the
Yeah,
whole
that's
thing.
really important.
Yeah.
I think he needs to do that.
He likes going outside too.
And he's still stable enough structurally. I think that he's not unsafe for somebody to get on,
Yeah.
as long as it's walking around and you know, I'm letting him know that, you know, another thing he might be able to do once he settles is teach people about how horses move. You can feel that once he's settled, if someone could sit on him bareback and have somebody lead and have them close their eyes and feel, get a sense of how a horse really moves. I mean, I don't know about you guys, and I don't get it from riding, but I was in a riding clinic where they challenged us to tell them which foot was moving at what time at each gait. So can you feel the left rear? Can you feel the left front? We had to count that out. Okay?
Yeah.
He could teach that.
Just get creative on
Yeah,
finding jobs for
he
him.
can teach him. That's what this guy does. Yeah, so that brings him up a little bit, all right? So he's really, really good at what he's doing. He's being very, Terry, can you explain what you're doing a little bit? It's really slowing him down.
I'm just helping his body to remember, oh yeah, this moves in this direction and this releases in this direction. Because when you get achy or sore or you have an injury, you start tightening up in certain ways, and then your body begins to think, oh, this is how I'm supposed to stay all the time. And so what I'm doing for him is an old horse is saying, but this moves this way and you can release down here, and doesn't that feel better? It's sort of, I'm reminding him how his body moved when he was 2 compared to how it moves now.
So that's how
I do the same with people.
All right, Mr. Mann. All right, so what questions do we have for Mr. Kelly?
We want to know when he rides, he always sticks his tongue out, like hangs it out the side of his mouth.
So why do you stick your tongue out when somebody's riding?
He's done it his whole life.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, is sticking it out. Why do you do that? Do you know why?
Because I'm concentrating.
It has more to do with, it's when he got used to the bit when he was a young horse. I don't think he was introduced properly, and so he's always shifting, and that's his way of shifting where the bit is in his mouth. Okay, and so you've got a habit. It became a habit. I just don't think he was taught properly how to carry a bit when he was young. So there's that. Okay, so there you go. It's a habit now.
Cross ties.
Yeah, why? He doesn't like standing in his cross
I know, he's right away. He said, you wouldn't like it if I tied your head so you couldn't move it. He said, we're laughing about it, but he's really serious. So the thing you can do to help him is give him a little slack in those cross ties. Don't keep him-
We don't even bother. We just.
That's why, because
Yeah.
if you think about the purpose for cross ties.
He's okay if you're with him, but if you leave him, he does not like
Well,
it.
it's a little bit of fear.
Yeah.
Because he can't move his head.
Yeah.
And if he can't move his head, he can't see.
Well.
Right? Think about it, he's got one eye. He can't see.
And also hold his head in one position, so it's hard to shift. Where to relax, the horse head usually drops, and you can't drop your head if you're across this.
So does that make sense to you? It's more pronounced because he only has one. Okay. What else? You guys, this is your time, so ask your questions.
Oh yeah, does he miss showing?
Yes. 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 He says he is a very handsome horse. He didn't say was. He says I'm a very handsome horse, and people looked at me. And he said
He was a
very
grand show
proud.
horse when he was younger.
So I was very proud. He was very proud.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Very cool.
Okay.
Does he ever get scared with only having one eye?
Why would I? No pun intended. Let me explain the answer to that. Okay. You know horses' brains are different than our brains, right?
Yeah.
So you know that what a horse sees on one side, the horse has to see stuff on both sides, okay? So if the horse sees something over here, if you want the horse to really know that it's there, you turn them around so they can see it with the other side, because their brains are wired differently. This eye goes to this side of the brain, this eye goes to that side of the brain, okay? So that's how horses' brains work. That's really important if you trail it. Okay. So he's lost his eye a long time ago, right? So he doesn't even know what it is to have two eyes anymore. Okay? His brain is used to processing his world from the left side now. Okay? And if you watch him, I bet you'll notice that he will actually carry his head a little bit this way, so he can see in front of him. okay? So I had a one-eyed horse, and that's what my horse taught me, okay? Is that, you know, it's really, they accept things, okay?
Yeah,
As
like
big as life.
when you're riding and when you're going to the right, he always looks to the middle because all he can see is the wall. So he wants to cock his head so that he can
I have
see.
another question for him.
Okay, and then somebody else can ask you. You can ask me one.
So you gotta share.
Is Rachel, does he think that Rachel's like his person?
Or you're Rachel, right? He says you're his first one. He says he has a lot of people. You're his first one. Okay? So I think that's important.
My keys, dude.
All right. So, what other questions do y'all have?
Does he like people riding him?
Do you still like to do reading?
Ma'am?
Yeah, she's asking him.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
It's his job. It's what he enjoys doing. Where are you? It's what he enjoys doing.
He has family. His owners live in Louisiana, but they only get to come up and see him a couple times a year. So I'm sure he misses him. But does he have anything to say about that? Like, is he happy? It's Harriet and Janine and Henrietta.
Okay.
I think he understands, but I just want to make sure
He says he has something to do here.
yeah.
And that's important to him, so he understands it. But he loves them. It's like a smell. Okay.
So I was just going to say, he's in a place where he has purpose and his life has meaning, and they're helping him to be there. Which is what's important. And he says, I connect with them. Our animals connect with us, even if we aren't consciously aware of it. We taught somebody the connection technique where when you're not with your animal, you close your eyes, you picture him in your head, and you feel how much you love him in your heart, and it lights up your energetic heart connection with your animal, and they know that you're connecting with them, even if you consciously can't tell it. So if you go on vacation, if you're not at the barn, whatever, if you do that, your horse knows that you love him because it just lights it up. Okay. And you might think, oh, I'm just making this up in my head, but that's because your brain doesn't understand it. It's coming from the heart.
All right, who else wants to know something?
And his owners can do that with him.
Anybody else have questions for him?
He says, I do it with them.
See, what's really good that she's doing is she's just being calm and you're not getting frustrated about it at all. So that's fine.
He is what he is.
Why does he like shake his head?
When you're riding him, he goes, when he's standing still.
Is that something new?
No, he's done it forever. It's just like it is not when you're moving, but like when you're standing and talking, or he'll just like flap his head around.
I'm getting rid of.
Excuse me.
If you take your hands and you do this, you do them really tight. Okay. Let go. You feel them tingle? Yeah, it's like that because, again, with what he's doing, right? He's flexing at the pole and he's keeping in that position. It's like he's releasing tension. He's releasing tension. It's kind of like, you know, that, right? It's because he's not holding the tension. He's got to release tension in the pole. That's what he does. It's okay. It's a really unique way. That's all right.
Everything about him is unique.
That's okay. So I'm asking you, does he get to go out outside?
Every once in a while, yeah. Not as much as I'm sure he would like. He really likes to go outside,
When
but
it's warm, I do.
yeah.
I'm talking to him about it's the warm time now, and that he'll be able to go out in the sun. He would like that very much. The other thing that he wants you to know is he's grateful because we're listening to him and understanding that he needs to be useful. and that means a lot to this horse. He's very grateful that you asked me. Okay? Because he knows, he knows old horses a lot of times just get stuck in a stall around the pasture and they don't have a purpose anymore. He said he's so happy that you understand he needs a purpose. Okay, and that's what's going to keep him going till he's 50.
Says my spirit is not old, just my body.
Yeah.
All right, anybody else have anything else?
Why does no one's
Just ask why he bites people. Yeah. Oh. 'Cause-
You know, it's not aggressive.
no.
It is.
It's natural.
It's an exploratory behavior, and it's an appropriate one. Okay, but he's not trying to hurt.
No.
It's yeah, exactly. I was in the other day, the horse took my zipper on it.
Oh yeah, her horse does that.
Yeah, so it's not. I'm letting him know that some people are very uncomfortable with teeth, and that teeth is not really an appropriate thing to do, which he doesn't like. But
He doesn't like talking about things that make him uncomfortable.
Like things he shouldn't do.
He doesn't want a negative lifestyle. He only wants to talk about the positive.
which horse was doing the sniffing? Can you remember? I had one horse in here that was sniffing.
It was Crystal.
It was a mare.
It was Crystal.
Yeah.
She was exploring the smell. Remember, he has one eye.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to ask you in a minute about the vision in that eye.
Yeah.
So he's learned to explore in other ways. He uses his mouth. So I still think teeth is not good. But it's exploring. It's curiosity. It's not a means. He's not trying to hurt anyone. He's not trying to be dominant about it. It's not dominance, right? Some horses will do it.
Yeah.
Dominating. It's not.
He's just
dominance.
goofy.
He's busy.
Yep.
Busy.
Shedding.
Well, my horse is too. You have any buddies you talk to? Okay. Which one? Where's his stall?
Down there's a barn off of the arena that has 10 stalls in it, and he lives down there.
Is there a small horse out there?
Lyra was in the other side, but she used to live next to him.
Okay, that was a friend.
Well, there's ponies out like that used to live outside.
Somebody that's a small one.
So there, where he gets turned out, the paddock right next door had ponies in it last spring. They haven't seen, and like if we have horses come in or we need an extra stall, we'll put him in the pen with the ponies.
Yep.
Like when.
So, yeah, he likes his little buddies. He said he can keep up with them. So he likes his little friends. So that's a good thing to do. It gives him some company. And he's not gonna, nobody's gonna nail him.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's 27.
Is there any other older horses here?
A lot, yeah. Down there, like most of our lesson horses are in their 20s.
My mom might get this for
I will say that the horses are acknowledging the one who lost. They're just giving him some honor.
Anything else you want to talk about, James? He's also now getting bored. This is boring.
I'm done.
I bet he was interesting. Did you have to change up stuff with him a lot to keep him occupied up here?
Yeah. I mean, since I've had him, he's been older and just done lessons mostly. But I mean, the people who own him had him for their little girl to show, and then he's gone with me wherever I've gone after that, since he's been like mostly retired.
Yeah, keep his mind going because he's.
Yeah, he doesn't like toys though. Like if you put toys and stuff in his stall, he's like, he does
Oh, but I wonder if he could do puzzles.
probably.
No, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. You know, like, yeah, I put a treat underneath, have a couple
Oh yeah, he'd
of
probably like
treat
that.
underneath one, he's gotta figure out.
Something that he gets like something out of. But just like if you put a ball in his stall, he's like,
No, what's next to that? But if you think of puzzle games like that, or games where you can hide something, a treat in something, you have to figure it out.
okay.
I did that with my mare. He's having trouble standing in one place, so are there any other questions for him? His legs are starting to go standing in one place.
Okay.
Is there
No, I
anything
think
else?
they're good.
If he likes to go out, can she just circle him out there?
Yeah, I think, look at him when you take a big circle. Thank you, buddy. You did good. Thank you for holding him.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.